Now here we are going to talk about a very important topic. The President of the United States of America has recently declared that the US will start conducting nuclear tests again. After a long gap of 30 years, the world is once again looking towards an era where the world's major powers will be conducting nuclear weapon testing. Here you can see that in today's time, this headline is being published all over the world. Trump says he is restarting US nuclear testing. And yes, if you are asking here, wait, does that mean genuinely a nuclear bomb in the same way we conducted nuclear tests in Pokhran in 1998? Will the US go back to conducting nuclear weapon testing in the same way? Then the answer is yes. Not only that, actually in today's time such weapons have come that get energy from nuclear sources too. So the US will start testing both types of weapons very soon. Donald Trump has given these instructions to the Pentagon and has also made a strange tweet. Donald Trump said here that Russia and China are continuously conducting such tests, so we will have to match both of them. And you can see this here. This is Trump's tweet. On this tweet, let me tell you, he has made up a lot of things from somewhere. But since he is the president of the US, his statement has to be taken seriously. The first line says that the United States of America has the most nuclear weapons in the world. Then he says here that we were able to do this because in my first term, which was around 2017 to 2021, at that time, I put the USA's nuclear program into complete renovation. I changed everything. I didn't like doing all this at all. I hated to do this, but we had no choice because Russia has the second most nuclear weapons. And then third comes China. Now, if you look at the list of countries that have the most nuclear weapons, here you need to look at Russia. The whole world knows that Russia has more nuclear weapons than the USA. So Trump's statement that the US has the most nuclear weapons in the world, this is largely wrong. Anyway, Trump is claiming here that after a very long time, the USA will also have to conduct nuclear weapon tests again. Because other countries are conducting nuclear tests, so we will start this process very soon. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Now again, this is a senseless tweet. Russia and China have not conducted nuclear tests since 1990. Russia's last nuclear test is believed to have happened around 1991 to 92. If I tell you the exact data, you will remember. If you look at China, its last nuclear test was in 1996. Even India and Pakistan last conducted nuclear tests in the year 1998. They did the Pokhran test. Pakistan also conducted its nuclear weapon tests. Then, the USA imposed sanctions on both countries at that time. After that, neither India nor Pakistan has conducted any nuclear tests. The USA also conducted its last nuclear test in 1992. After that, there is only one country in the world that has continuously been testing nuclear weapons, and that country is North Korea. Most recently, in the year 2017, North Korea conducted a nuclear weapon test and told the world that they now have nuclear weapons. And strangely, to stop North Korea, Donald Trump was saying that I will talk to Kim Jong-un so that we can do something about North Korea's nuclear program. Now Donald Trump himself is taking a U-turn. Now if I tell you clearly what is going to happen, if the USA starts conducting nuclear weapon testing, then the first meaning of this is that the CTBT, which is a very important international document, this will die. And after that, China, Russia, India, Pakistan, France, the UK, the rest of the countries that have nuclear weapons, including the country of Israel, all these countries will start nuclear weapon testing. Iran will also most probably conduct its nuclear test in this race and tell the world that a new nuclear weapon power has emerged in the world. This is very bad for the whole world. And here people might ask me that the things I'm saying here, aren't other journalists or the educated and knowledgeable people in the USA raising this issue? Yes. If you go on social media, many American journalists, reputed dignified journalists who know that Donald Trump is taking the USA on a very wrong path, have clearly said that nothing here is correct. Whatever Trump has tried to sell here as candy, everything is a lie here. Russia's nuclear stockpile is bigger than the USA's by a small margin. Trump had not updated the USA's nuclear program. These things don't get updated in 4 years. Besides, no other country except North Korea has conducted nuclear weapon tests since 1990. What Donald Trump is saying, that other countries are conducting nuclear tests, we can't stay behind. We will do it too. This makes no sense. Nothing like that has happened. But again, Trump will sell this candy to a large population of America. And many people in the US will stand up in support here. Yes, okay, other countries are conducting nuclear weapon tests, so we will have to do it too. And it's not that Trump is trying to manipulate the people of America by saying such false statements for the first time. Before this, you remember, a few days ago, I showed you a video where Trump said that last year, in 2024, 300 million Americans died from drug overdose. Now the strange thing is the USA's population itself is 330 million. And if you look at the whole world, there too, 62 million people died at max. So where did Trump pull out this data of 300 million deaths from? No one knows. Same case. What are you saying that other countries are conducting nuclear weapon testing? The USA will have to start too. So I have told you what will happen in response to this. And I pray to God, you all people too, I think you will pray the same, that the path on which Trump is putting the USA and the rest of the world, nuclear weapons don't start getting used. Because at least when nuclear weapon testing was not happening, the world was much safer because nuclear weapons were not normalized. Everyone had said that no, we will not accept nuclear weapons. You remember? In between, there was also a news that Russia might use nuclear weapons on Ukraine. After that, both India and China clearly told Russia that, sorry, we won't be able to maintain relations with you if you use nuclear weapons on Ukraine. Now you can imagine that if again the US, along with the rest of the important countries, restarts testing their nuclear weapons, then this could normalize the use of nuclear weapons. Many other countries could also declare themselves as nuclear weapon countries. It will be catastrophic for the entire world. And the strangest thing, see, Trump did not mention the main point here that regarding one of Russia's missiles, the USA has main concern. Such a missile about which Putin recently declared that this missile has unlimited range. It can hit any corner of the world, and this missile is nuclear powered. Its name, you can see here, Buravestnik nuclear missile. Now Putin has said many times that this missile cannot be stopped by any missile defense system. It can evade any missile defense system and hit its target. This cruise missile, which Russia has recently tested and shown, whose range is more than 14,000 kilometers. Russia says, forget the range numbers, it can hit any corner of the world, and this missile is nuclear powered, meaning that it moves forward with nuclear energy. But this missile does not have a nuclear warhead. There is a difference between the two things. The world is using nuclear submarines today, but it's not necessary that those submarines have nuclear missiles. That submarine is operating with nuclear energy, but it's not firing nuclear missiles. Okay? There is a difference between the two. So Russia has only tested a nuclear-powered missile. In response to this, Trump is altogether restarting nuclear weapons. This is very worrying, and we will have to see what statement other countries give in response to this. Will they say, okay, Russia and the US can do whatever they want. We people will not do nuclear testing? We will have to see what China says here. It will be very interesting to see. I want to know your opinion here. Suppose under Trump, the US starts testing nuclear weapons, then should they also conduct nuclear weapon tests in his tenure or not? Write about this in the comment section. I want to know your opinion.